What's going on, everybody? I'm Parrot King. Now I know you're saying, Parrot, what the hell's wrong with your hair? I don't know. It's just like that. Let's not talk about that. Well, what I do want to talk to you about is how to do shoutouts using Pixel Chat. That's what I use on my stream, and I've had a lot of requests on doing a tutorial on how to do this. So let's dive right into it. Alright, now I haven't done this in a while, so we're gonna do this together and knock this thing out, okay? So first of all, go to your Google and search for Pixel Chat, okay? This thing's gonna come up right here, pixelchat.tv. Click on that thing, and it will have you log in. If it's the first time, it'll have you log in using your Twitch. So then what we wanna do from here is let's go to the overlays, okay? Once you go to the overlays, let's create a new overlay. And over here, right here, Shoutout, we're gonna click that, okay? So now we got this thing right here, all right? So hit the little edit button. Let's get in it, okay? Now here's all the options for this thing. Let me start my OBS real quick so we can mess around with it while we do this. Okay, now that I got my OBS open, let's minimize that and let's go ahead. Number one, let's rename this so I don't get messed up. Test Shoutout overlay, okay? So over here, all the colors, obviously we'll get into that later. This right here, style. Now there's two kinds of style. There's a classic and there's a modern. Okay, so this is a classic right here where it comes up in a box like this. And down here, you can choose the options. Do you want to show what was their streaming last? And it will show it right here, science and technology, their user follower count, and playing a random Twitch clip. Okay, so let's test all that out when having all that on. So this is what it's going to look like on your stream. It's going to say how many followers they have, what were they last streaming, and a clip from their channel. Okay, now that's the classic style. This is the modern style. Okay, same thing, everything on. Let's test the shoutout. Okay, now it doesn't really show really good over here, so what we're going to do, let's go up here, let's open up a different tab for this thing. Now let's do the test shoutout so you guys can see what it looks like. The modern one is like more of a sleeker style like this. You can put it on the bottom of your screen, top, wherever you want to do it. The clip is playing right here. Their follower count and their what were they streaming last. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's leave it at modern right now. Okay, let's leave the font and everything the same way. This is the command right here. Obviously the user is going to be replaced with the whoever you tag with the shoutout command. Now if you want to do exclamation SO as your command, then just leave that there. Length of the shoutout, okay? So you can do mostly Twitch clips are what, 30 seconds or something, so you can leave it at 30 seconds, you can put it at 20, whatever you want to do. So let's do, for this tutorial sake, let's just do 10. Okay, and then the sound volume, okay, for the clips obviously, so shoutout sound none. You can play, you know, whatever sound you want to select from here. I think when you do the shoutout, it'll make this sound and then it'll come up. Now mute clips, do you want to mute the clips or do you not want to mute the clips? Okay, so let's leave everything right here right now. Let's copy the link into the OBS so we can start messing around with it and seeing what it actually looks like. Okay, so from here, let's go home. Nope, back to overlays. Okay, back to overlays, and then let's copy the link right here. Okay, now open up your OBS. Let's add a browser source right here. We're gonna name it Pixel Chat Shoutout, and then okay. Then we're gonna paste that there, make it 1920 by 1080, and we're gonna say okay. All right, now that's that right there. Okay, let me open up my chat real quick. All right, so here's my chat right here. Let's get OBS over here. All right, now let's see what this thing looks like and if it started working yet. Okay, so exclamation SO at, let me just do Parrot King. Okay, and enter. Boom. Okay, now you can hear this sound. Okay, that's my clip. That was me dressed as a King Tut. Okay, whatever, sue me. Anyhow, it shows the follower count, it shows the clip. We set it for 10 seconds, I think, and it will play for 10 seconds, and boom, that's where it goes. Okay, so now we saw what it looks like. All right, now we can start messing around with it a little bit. So let's go into edit. Okay, that was the modern style. Let me show you guys what the classic style looks like. Okay, Okay, now let's try it one more time. Okay, now instead of shouting me out and getting some weird ass clips, let's shout out Houston chick, one of my great supporters, been with us a while. Let's shout her out and see what this looks like. Okay, so boom, you can see that's the classic overlay. Okay, the follower count, the what were they streaming last, and their clip, and however long we're gonna set it up for. Okay, so obviously once this is going on, let me just copy this. Now, once this is going on, you can set it up wherever you want to set it up. So let's say you want it a little bit smaller, so you can make it like that. You can put it up here, you know, depending on wherever your camera is. Okay, and then you can leave that there, and that's where the shoutouts are gonna play. Okay, now let's go try the modern one and set it at a different placement. Okay, so let's do modern. Go back to overlays and come here, open up my chat. All right, and then boom and boom and boom. All right, so that's the modern one. So let's say you want to place it up here. Okay, that's exactly what it's gonna look like on your stream, right? You got the clip playing on that side. Now I personally like the modern style a lot better. It's more sleeker, it has nice animations to it, follower count, what were they streaming last, and boom. Okay, so you could also do down here as I do. So this is where I usually like it. Okay, you want to make it bigger, you want to make it smaller, whatever you want to do. Okay, that's where I usually place it. Okay, and that's pretty much all it is. I mean, honestly, and then you can sit there and mess around with the colors, because the border colors and everything, as you guys saw. Okay, if you go in here to the edit, here's all the colors you can mess around with: the text color, the accent color, the background color, the gradient colors for the border, I believe, right? You can hide the background. Okay, what does that look like? Let's hide the background. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Okay, let's try it together. Hide background, boom. Okay, you see that? No background at all. Okay, it's all transparent, which I kind of actually like. But depending on what you got going on back there, maybe leave the black there. I think the background is alright. So we'll put the background back. Let's put this back. And then shout out box corner rounding. Okay, let's try it to 4. Okay, now while we're in here, we can pick a different font. Let's go with how about we go with this guy here, Lacquer. Okay, Lacquer looks pretty fun. All right, overall scale, we're gonna leave it at 100%. And that's pretty much it. The audio, right? So we can adjust the audio of the clip. So let's just put it at 60. All right, let's go back. Let's go back here. Let's go back to my chat, and then let's do boom, boom. Okay.
Which guy?
Now. All right, the font, look at that font. Nice little font, isn't it? I think it looks pretty cool. And then we did some round corners and all that, and you can mess around with it, see what it, you know, whatever you like. If you want to try more round corners to kind of see what it really looks like, let's really up it a notch and then see what it looks like. Okay. And boom, and probably another clip of Houston chick dying in Kyle or something. What a bot. But we'll just see how it looks. Now, that's more round. Okay, now you can see how much more rounder that is right there. Okay, which is pretty great. Okay, I like that right there. It's actually not a bad look. Okay, boom. All right, so now let's go back in there. Let's see if there's anything else we can mess with. So you got the font, you got the overall scale, the round corners, test shout out, got that audio. Maybe for my taste, I might put the audio down a little bit. Okay, let's put it down. And you know what, let's just add a shout out sound, since I don't even know what that is. So let's just pick that and see what happens. Okay, let's go back here, let's go back to my chat, and let's do boom, boom.
Which guy? ¿Cuál? ¿De cuál hablas?
Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. It plays the sound in the back. So if I wanted to mute the clip, and but the volume was down too, so if I mute the clip but leave that sound, let's see what that looks like. Let's go here, let's go here, let's do this again, and okay, I kind of like that. The clip is playing, there's no audio to the clip. That's pretty dope. I like that music. Okay, All right, let's go down here. Maybe I'll probably put it like, okay, let's just do 15. Not mute the clip. Go back here, go here. Let's go back to the chat. And then boom, boom, boom.
Closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Okay, so the clip sound is still there.
Scavenger contract marked.
The sound volume went down. Okay, that's what happened. All right, so that's what's going on here. The sound volume. All right, so I don't think we can control the sound of the clip. You could probably, you know what? No, okay, never mind. My mind was going somewhere. Okay, let's just put it as, let's just put it at 100 and see what it sounds like. 'Cause I think that's the volume of the sound that we added to it. Yeah. As I thought. Okay.
There's one on me.
Okay. Now that's pretty cool. I like that. All right. Now obviously I set it to 10 seconds, but if you wanted to see a full clip, we could probably go back here, go down, and let's do length of the shot out 30 seconds. I think most like auto clips that somebody clips at your channel is like 30 seconds. I think. Don't quote me on that. But let's try it out. 30 seconds. Okay. Boom, boom. We get to see actually Houston chick dying this time. All right, here we go. I was sparing her, but okay. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I miss Verdansk. Okay. The sound finished. I guess the sound was pretty good at 10 seconds. The music itself. And wow, camping. Wow, Houston. Okay, alright, you get the point. It's gonna go on for 30 seconds, okay? Boom, there it is. Alright, now let's get back. Okay, now as you guys saw, it's pretty simple. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's a nicer way to give somebody a shout out. Obviously, you can add, you know, with your own bots, you can add the chat message shout out that shows up in the chat, and that's how mine shows up. I think it was through Nightbot or Mix It Up or something. But anyhow, that's how the Pixel Chat works. Really easy, really quick. I mean, I hadn't touched it in a while, and doing this tutorial, I was doing it the first time with you guys, okay? And as you saw, it doesn't take much at all to get it all set up, okay? Now, if you guys need any kind of help, you can find me on Twitch. I do stream Monday to Friday, 2 to 4 p.m. Come drop on by in there and then ask me whatever you need to ask me, and I'll be happy to, more than happy to answer you, okay? You can find my Discord. You can find me on all the links. Do me a favor. Like the video, sub to the channel, share it to whoever streams, your mothers, your fathers, your grandfathers, everybody, okay? And I will keep trying to do more and more of these tutorials as time goes on. Until then, love you guys.